A quick video on how to recalculate GL or how to recalculate workers' comp. We're going to cover both of them here. We're going to start out under Team Payroll Process Payroll. I'm going to unpin this. And then once we're in the payroll screen, we're going to come over here and we're going to say equal to finalized, which is unusual because normally we're doing not equal to finalized. But we only want to see the finalized payrolls. And then you'll want to double check what date range you're running. I switched mine to only look at this year, but you may need to look at a particular year, a particular date range, so adjust this as needed. So if you make a change to GL setup, like you had a GL code wrong or something like that, and you need to recalculate it, you simply come along and put a check mark next to one of the finalized payrolls, and there's a Recalculate GL button up at the top. You tell it the primary GL book and tell it to recalculate. Now you can select multiple to run at a time and it'll recalculate it, and then you can go rerun your GL report to see if the issue is corrected. The other thing you can do from here, very similar, is I'm going to put a checkbox next to the same one, and there's one that says Reset LD, which means labor distribution. And here I'm doing this for my demo company. You see there's a drop down for multiple different companies. And then there's an option for workers' comp, and there's an option to redistribute earnings. We're talking specifically, let's talk about each one of them. First, let's talk about workers' comp. So say you found you didn't have somebody's workers' comp code set up, or you had to change a rate, or you had to change something. You can come in and tell it, instead of using pay statement, use the current workers' comp settings. But notice there's a checkbox to, if you've manually adjusted someone's labor distribution, that it will keep those. Once you do that, you recalculate. That'll recalculate the workers' comp on that particular payroll. Once again, you can run that for multiple payrolls. Also here, you can come in and tell it to redistribute earnings. So if you are a company that uses labor distributions, which labor distributions are where you can go set up to split somebody that works half-time in sales, half-time in marketing, to automatically do that allocation. You just put in their 80 hours to their regular earnings, and this will come and recalculate it. So you can use their current labor distribution profile and recalculate, and that'll redistribute it. Usually after you do this, you'll need to also go back and redo the GL, because usually that impacts how the GL gets calculated. So both really easy edits. And that's it.